Whether you're dating, deep in love, or dodging commitment, we've got answers. In her ebook, The Answers She Should Know Before She Says I Do, author and speaker Andria Hudson shares smart tips to help you save time, energy, and maybe even a little heartbreak. Andria joins us to talk about this topic. Such a pleasure to have you here on Texas Today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to share.
And this is a deep-rooted topic as well, okay? Why is this so important to you?
This subject is so important because the subject of love will always be a popular topic.
Yes.
You know, I think at the core of who we are as human beings, we all want and desire the same thing. We want to be loved, we want to feel love, and then we also want to give love. So it's always been a burden of mine to help our sisters, our women, to give them some clarity and some wisdom regarding love and relationships.
What do you think is maybe the biggest time waster?
Oh,
when it comes to dating, because I feel like I've wasted a lot of time.
Great question. I believe the biggest time waster is not dating with purpose. I think going into a relationship, you should know what you want from the beginning. And then it's also not collecting enough data, because dating is collecting data. So when we neglect to collect the data, which means asking those questions that may seem difficult and challenging.
But doesn't that scare away?
Well, you have to be very discerning.
Sometimes?
It can. So I always advise my single women, don't do this on the first date.
And you know we do.
Don't do it on the first date. Don't do it on the second date. When you see that the relationship is evolving and that it is moving ahead, then this is the time to ask those difficult questions.
I mean, I've waited till like the 10th date, and then I'm like, so what is this? What is this? I feel like time was wasted.
No, I think that, you know, what you did was you gave it time, because time proves things.
Okay.
Time is a great tester. So after the 10th date or so, you saw some things in black and white and you were able to make a decision.
All right, well, this is not about me. Let's get back to the segment here. What's one tip that you would share with new couples who are deep in love?
Mutual respect. So mutual respect fosters healthy communication. Mutual respect also fosters honor and value. So when you have mutual respect considers one's feelings. It considers one's perspective, even if you don't agree with it. So I think any relationship that wants to last must have mutual respect between both parties.
Is fear of commitment, is it ever healthy?
No, it's never healthy. And I ask the questions when I meet with individuals. I'm a transformational life coach, and I help with, love and relationships. I've been married for 21 years. I know I don't look like it, but I've been married for 21 years.
Go, girl.
Be 22 years in August. And when we discuss commitment and I see that there's a level of fear, I always ask them the question, what led to this?
Okay.
What were you exposed to? Are there some abandonment issues? Because oftentimes when someone has the fear of commitment, it could be they were abandoned, they were rejected in past relationships, or even felt abandoned in their home. So when you experience abandonment, when you experience rejection, then it also brings that level where you are afraid to commit.
Let's get to the big one. What do you think are like 5 questions that we could ask before we say, I do?
Yes. So in my ebook, I list over 150 questions you should ask.
Over 150?
Over 150 questions.
Okay.
Because we're talking about history, we're talking about finances, we're talking about religion and spirituality, we're talking about what you were exposed to in your home. So questions like, did you come from a 2-parent home? How did you handle conflict growing up? How do you manage your anger?
Yeah.
Even questions regarding spirituality and religion, because we bring to every relationship the sum total of experiences that we all have.
Okay, but why do you think we're turning a blind eye to some of those questions? Do we just want to make it down the aisle?
We want to make it down the aisle, but we also don't want to confront the elephant that could possibly be in the room. Yeah. Love can be blinding, but if you want a healthy relationship, if you want a long-term commitment that will evolve into marriage, you've got to talk, and you've got to talk about the hard stuff.
Andria, what other services do you offer?
I am an author, I'm a keynote speaker, but more importantly, I'm a transformational life coach, which I absolutely love. I meet with individuals that are looking to discover their purpose. If they have a business, I help them build their business. And then also, I help them find love as well.
You're wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us here on Texas Today.
Thank you for having me.
To get a copy of Andria's ebook, visit her website, AndriaSHudson.com. You can also keep up with her on Instagram, Lady_Andria.